Hello, hello, hello to all of our wonderful listeners around the world. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily English Practice Channel. I am your host, Anna, and I am feeling absolutely fantastic today.
And I'm David. I'm feeling pretty great myself, Anna. It's a beautiful day to dive into some English learning, isn't it? I can see you've got your big cup of coffee ready, so I know we are in for a high-energy session today.
Oh, you know me too well, David. Coffee is my fuel. That's a great word for our listeners right there. Fuel. Just like a car needs gasoline to run, I need my coffee to get my brain moving. How are you doing, David? Are you ready to help our friends improve their English?
I am more than ready. I've been looking forward to this all week. Today, we have a massive jam-packed episode. We aren't just looking at one thing, we are looking at the big three.
The big three? That sounds serious. What are they?
It's not serious, it's exciting. We are talking about English for work, English for travel, and English for daily life. These are the three pillars that most of our listeners ask about every single day.
That is perfect. Whether you are sitting in an office, sitting on an airplane, or just sitting at a cafe with a friend, we've got you covered. This is going to be a long, fun journey today. So everyone, grab a notebook, grab a drink, and let's get started.
Part 1, English for work, professionalism and politeness. Let's start with the place where many people feel the most pressure, the workplace. Anna, when you think of work English, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
Definitely politeness. In English-speaking work environments, we use a lot of softeners. We don't like to sound too bossy or demanding. Instead of saying, "Do this now," we say, "Would you mind taking a look at this?"
That's a golden tip. Would you mind is such a powerful phrase. Let's repeat that for everyone. Would you mind, followed by a verb ending in ing.
Exactly. For example, David, would you mind checking my report? It sounds so much nicer than check my report.
It really does. It makes me want to help you. Another great one is, could you possibly? It adds that extra layer of professional courtesy.
Let's look at some office lingo or business jargon. These are words that people use in offices that might sound a bit strange if you've never heard them. Have you ever heard the term to touch base?
Oh, I love that one. It sounds like sports, doesn't it? Like baseball. But in the office, if I say, Anna, let's touch base tomorrow, I just mean let's talk briefly to get an update.
Right. To touch base means to contact someone to stay updated. Let's practice a quick mini role play for the office. I'll be the boss, and David, you be the employee who is working on a big project.
I'm ready. I've got my imaginary tie on and everything.
Okay, here we go. Hi, David. Do you have a moment? I wanted to touch base regarding the marketing presentation for next week.
Hi, Anna. Sure. I'm actually almost finished with the first draft. Would you mind if I sent it to you by the end of the day?
That sounds great. Also, could you loop in Sarah from the design team? I want her to see the graphics.
No problem at all. I'll loop her in on the email thread right away.
Freeze! Did you hear that one? To loop someone in.
That's a classic. To loop someone in means to include them in the conversation or the process. Imagine a circle or a loop. You are pulling that person into the circle so they know what is happening.
I love that image. So we have touch base, talk for an update, and loop in, include someone. David, what about when we are really busy at work? There's a specific idiom for that, isn't there?
You mean when we have too much work to do? We say we are swamped. Like a swamp full of water and mud, you are sinking in work. I'm sorry I can't grab lunch. I'm absolutely swamped with emails.
I use that one way too often. I'm swamped. It's much more natural than saying I am very busy. It shows a bit more emotion.
And if you are swamped, you might need to prioritize your tasks. That's a big word, prioritize. It means to decide which jobs are the most important.
Let's repeat that. Prioritize. You look at your to-do list and you pick the top items.
Let's do another quick role play using swamped and prioritize.
Okay, David, you asked me to help you with a new project, but I'm too busy.
Hey, Anna, I have this new client. Can you help me write the contract today?
Oh, David, I'd love to help, but I'm totally swamped with the monthly audit. I need to prioritize these reports because they are due at 5 p.m. Can we touch base tomorrow morning instead?
I completely understand. Let's talk tomorrow.
See? It sounds professional, clear, and polite. We used all our new words.
Perfect. Now, before we move to travel, let's mention one more thing for work, to circle back. It's very similar to touch base. If I can't answer a question now, I say, let me circle back to you on that later. It means I will return to that topic after I find more information.
I love it. Circle back. It's like a little airplane flying in a circle and coming back to the airport. Now, let's pack our bags. I'm feeling like a vacation. Anna, where should we go? Oh, let's imagine we are going to London. I love the accent there, though it's a bit different from ours. When we travel, the first place we usually go is the airport.
The airport can be stressful if you don't know the right phrases. The first thing you do is check in.
Right. You go to the check-in counter, and they always ask the same question. Did you pack your bags yourself?
And hopefully the answer is yes. Then they ask, would you like a window seat or an aisle seat?
Oh, that's a big one. An aisle seat. That's spelled A-I-S-L-E, but the S is silent. It sounds like aisle. The aisle is the walking path between the seats. David, are you a window person or an aisle person?
I'm definitely an aisle seat person. I like to be able to get up and stretch my legs without waking anyone up. What about you?
I'm a window seat girl all the way. I love looking at the clouds. It makes me feel like I'm in a movie.
Once you are through security, you have to find your gate, and sometimes your flight might be delayed.
Oh, delayed. That's a word no traveler wants to hear. It means the plane is late. And if it's really bad, the flight might be canceled.
Let's hope not. But if you're in a foreign country and you are lost, you need to ask for directions. This is where daily life and travel English mix together. Anna, what's the most polite way to ask for help?
I always start with, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you." It's very soft and friendly. For example, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but could you tell me how to get to the nearest train station?"
That's perfect. Using "could you tell me" or "do you know where" is much better than just saying "where is train station."
Definitely. And here is a pro tip for travelers. When you get directions, people will use words like straight ahead, turn left, or across from.
Let's do a Lost in the City roleplay. I'll be the tourist, and Anna, you are the local person.
Oh, I'll try my best London accent. Cheers.
Okay. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but I'm a bit lost. Do you know where the British Museum is?
Oh, hello there. Yes, it's not far at all. Go straight ahead for 2 blocks, then turn right. It's across from a big coffee shop. You can't miss it.
Great. Is it within walking distance?
Oh, absolutely. It's only about a 5-minute walk.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
You too. Cheerio.
Cheerio. I love it. Now, did you hear that phrase, within walking distance? That is so useful. It means it is close enough to walk to. You don't need a taxi or a bus.
And the opposite would be, it's a bit of a trek, which means it's quite far, or you might want to catch a cab.
To catch a cab or to hail a cab both mean to get a taxi.
What about hotels, David? When we arrive, we have to check in again.
Exactly. And when you leave, you check out. But here's a phrase that many people forget: to drop off your luggage.
Yes. If your room isn't ready, you can ask, "Can I drop off my luggage here until the afternoon?"
It means to leave your bags in a safe place so you can go explore the city without carrying heavy suitcases. It's a lifesaver.
Okay, we've worked hard at the office, we've traveled to London, now let's just live our lives. Daily English is all about being natural and making connections.
This is where small talk comes in. Small talk is the light conversation we have with neighbors, colleagues, or people we meet while waiting for coffee.
A lot of students tell me they find small talk scary, but it doesn't have to be. A great way to start is to talk about the weather or the surroundings.
Right. It's a bit chilly today, isn't it? Or this place is really crowded today, huh?
Notice how David added "isn't it" or "huh" at the end. Those are called tag questions. They invite the other person to speak.
Exactly. It's like throwing a ball to the other person. If I say, "It's a nice day," the conversation might stop. But if I say, "It's a nice day, isn't it?" the other person almost has to agree or say something back.
Another big part of daily life is making plans. David, if you want to invite a friend to do something, what do you say?
I usually use the phrase, "Are you up for?" For example, Anna, are you up for grabbing some tacos this weekend?
Oh, I am always up for tacos. Are you up for means do you want to or are you interested in?
And if you are busy, you might say, "I'll have to take a raincoat." Wait, no, that's not it. "I'll have to take a rain check."
A raincoat, that would be for the weather. To take a rain check is a classic American idiom. It means I can't do it now, but I would like to do it another time in the future.
Let's practice that. Anna, ask me to go to the gym with you.
Hey, David, I'm heading to the gym for a workout session. Are you up for joining me?
Oh man, I'd love to, but I have a huge deadline. Can I take a rain check and we go on Wednesday instead?
Of course, no worries.
No worries. That's another one. It's a very casual way to say, that's okay, or you're welcome.
We use no worries all the time in daily life. It's very relaxed.
Now, Anna, what about when we are catching up with an old friend? We haven't seen them in a long time. What do we say?
We used a verb to catch up, as in, we really need to catch up. It means to tell each other all the news about our lives since we last spoke.
And a common question is, what have you been up to?
That's a great one. What have you been up to is just a more natural way of saying, what have you been doing lately?
Let's try a meeting a friend role play.
Okay, I'll be the friend you haven't seen in 6 months.
Anna, is that you? Wow, long time no see.
David, hey, it has been ages. What have you been up to?
Not much, just working hard and trying to learn to cook. It's going okay. My kitchen hasn't burned down yet.
Well, that's a good start. We really need to catch up properly. Are you up for a coffee sometime next week?
I'd love to. Let me check my schedule and circle back to you.
Sounds like a plan. It was so good to see you.
You too. Take care.
See? It's warm, it's friendly, and it uses all those natural phrases like long time no see and it has been ages.
It has been ages just means it has been a very long time. We love to exaggerate in English, don't we?
We definitely do. Everything is ages or forever or starving. I'm not just hungry, I'm starving.
Let's slow down for a second and look at why some of these phrases work the way they do. We've used a lot of phrasal verbs today.
Oh, the famous phrasal verbs. Students often find them tricky because you can't always guess the meaning from the individual words.
Right. Think about to check in. You aren't checking something inside a box. It's a specific action for hotels and airports. Or to loop in.
And to catch up. If you look at catch and up separately, they don't mean talking to a friend about your life, but together they have a special meaning.
My advice for our listeners is don't try to memorize every phrasal verb in the dictionary. Instead, learn them in chunks or categories like we are today.
That's a great tip, David. Learn travel phrasal verbs or work phrasal verbs. It makes your brain associate the words with the situation.
Another thing I noticed we used a lot is I was wondering.
Yes, I was wondering if you could help me. This is a very soft way to ask for something. It's even more polite than can you help me?
It's like you are thinking out loud. It gives the other person space to say no if they are too busy.
Let's talk about daily life mistakes. David, what is one mistake you hear often?
I often hear people say, I am very boring when they mean I am bored.
Oh, that's a classic. If you say I am boring, it means you are a person who is not interesting. People will think you are calling yourself a dull person.
Exactly. If you have nothing to do and you feel tired of waiting, you are bored with an ED.
Bored is how you feel. Boring is the thing that makes you feel that way. This movie is boring, so I am bored.
Perfect explanation. And the same goes for excited and exciting. This trip to London is exciting, so I am excited.
I'm always excited when we talk about travel. Now let's look at some filler words.
You mean words like, well, actually, to be honest, and basically?
Yes. Native speakers use these to give themselves time to think. If you use them correctly, you sound much more fluent.
For example, if someone asks me a difficult question at work, I might say, well, actually, I need to check the data on that before I give you an answer.
Or if I'm telling a story about travel, I might say, basically, we missed the train and had to wait 4 hours. Basically is used to summarize a long story or a complex idea. It means the most important part is. I use to be honest a lot when I'm giving an opinion. To be honest, I didn't really like that restaurant. It sounds a bit more gentle than just saying that restaurant was bad.
It adds a layer of personal sincerity.
Wow, David, we have covered so much ground today. I think it's time for our review section.
I agree. Let's go through the key categories and repeat the phrases one more time. Listeners, try to say them out loud with us.
Category 1, work English. To touch base, to talk to someone to get an update, to loop someone in, to include someone in a project or email, to be swamped, to be extremely busy, to prioritize, to decide what is most important, to circle back, to return to a topic later.
Category 2, travel English. Aisle seat versus window seat. Remember the silent S in aisle. Delayed, when the plane or train is late. Within walking distance, close enough to walk to drop off luggage, to leave your bags at the hotel, to catch a cab, to get a taxi.
Category 3, daily life and socializing. Are you up for? Do you want to do something? To take a rain check, to postpone a plan for later, to catch up, to talk to a friend you haven't seen in a while. What have you been up to? A natural way to say, how are you, or what's new? No worries. A casual way to say, you're welcome, or it's okay.
And our bonus tips, using would you mind for politeness and the difference between bored and boring.
I feel like our listeners are becoming English pros just by listening to this.
I think so too. But remember everyone, the key is practice. You can't just hear these words, you have to use them.
That's right, even if you are just talking to yourself in the mirror. Anna, are you up for a coffee? Yes, I am, but I'm swamped.
Hey, I do that too. It really helps with muscle memory in your mouth.
Before we go, David, let's do one final mega role play. Let's try to use as many phrases as possible from all 3 categories.
Oh, a challenge. I love it. Let's set the scene. We are colleagues who are also friends. We are at the airport because we are traveling for a business trip.
Perfect. Ready? Action.
Whew, I'm so glad we made it to the airport. I was absolutely swamped this morning trying to finish that report before we left.
I know what you mean. I had to prioritize my packing over my sleep. I only thought 4 hours. By the way, did you loop in the manager about our arrival time?
Yes, I did. I told him we would touch base with him as soon as we land. Oh, look at the monitor. Our flight is delayed by 30 minutes.
Oh well, no worries. That gives us time to grab a coffee. Are you up for a latte?
I'm always up for coffee. You know me. Hey, after the meeting tomorrow, do you want to go see that famous bridge? I think it's within walking distance of our hotel.
I'd love to, but I might be too tired. Can I take a rain check? Maybe we can go the next day when we have more time to catch up and explore?
Of course, we can circle back to that plan tomorrow night. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to check in at the counter. I really hope I get an aisle seat.
And I hope I get my window seat. Let's go drop off our luggage and then find that coffee.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
And scene. That was fun. We used almost everything.
It's amazing how these phrases just fit together once you start using them naturally.
To all our listeners out there, don't feel overwhelmed. You don't have to learn all 30 phrases today. Just pick 3 that you really like.
That's a great piece of advice. Pick 3, write them down, and try to use them at least once today. Whether you write them in a comment, say them to a friend, or even just write them in your diary.
Exactly. Every little bit of practice counts. You are doing a great job just by being here and listening to us. We are so proud of your progress.
We really are. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, enjoy the process, and stay positive.
Well, David, I think I'm actually starving now. All this talk of tacos and coffee has made me hungry.
Me too. I think it's time for us to check out for today.
I see what you did there. Check out. Nice one.
I couldn't resist.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Daily English Practice channel. We love having you here. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Yes, spread the love and spread the learning. We will be back soon with more tips, more jokes, and more English practice.
Until next time, stay curious, stay motivated, and keep practicing.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See ya.